Hi, Danny. I'm
How's it
Amy
going?
from Gartner.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So I know that you spoke with my sales manager who was contacted by your uncle Barnaby because of his like how he was happy with our Gartner products. He did explain to me about what he talked to you about and also what you might be struggling with. So I do have an understanding that you guys are struggling with like these cyber attacks that you're getting recently, and how if this keeps on going, your potential, like your patient's information can be leaked out and then go into big lawsuits, and then also affect the future of Alluris Medical. And also I know that you guys have kind of like an old cybersecurity system, so you want to focus on updating that. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, okay, great. So I just want to say, I'm just pretty much going to explain some of our tools and which tools I feel that would help definitely Alluris better to help with those cybersecurity systems. So does that sound okay with you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Alright. So first I just want to start with a little bit about Gartner, who we are. We are pretty much a consulting company. We help with companies, especially specifically in IT and technologies and providers. And what we do is pretty much, we were founded in 1979. We have over 2,500 research and advisory experts. We're more like a consulting company. We help you with whatever issues like the cybersecurity issues, and also our experts that have worked in those positions can help you. And we have over 40 years of experience providing insights and expert guidance. A little bit more, so I want to go more into depth about our tools that can definitely help you directly with your issues. So the first one I want to mention today is our database. Our Gartner database is pretty much, I know that you mentioned to my sales manager that you're new to this IT role, to the CIO, and that, congratulations by the way.
Thank you.
And also that it can be a little bit overwhelming now having to develop these cybersecurity issues, and also you may not be well informed. Does that sound correct?
Yes.
Now let me ask you this, Danny. What do you use for to gather research?
We use Google, and then we have our own database as well.
Yeah. I do understand Google can provide you a lot of research, however it can be sometimes biased and also can be a lot of time consuming when it comes to gathering the research that directly helps you. So our Gartner database pretty much is going to help you get that research that's personalized, unbiased, and made from our experts and our researchers, that is definitely going to personalize and customize to what your needs are and what information you need. I just want to show you how simple it is. You're going to go to our Gartner.com website. You're going to click that little search bar right here, and then all you're going to put is you can put anything that could be you think could be an issue, like cybersecurity or CIOs. So as you can see, we have over 7,000 researchers data that's found, and then you can see already how cyber risk primer for 2025. It's already for this year, set and started, and then you can just look and to see how that can probably work, and then see that. Now that I've shown this, do you see how this can potentially help you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, great. So I'm going to go back to our slide, and then the next product that I want to show you is our analyst inquiry. I really do think that this can definitely help you. I know that you mentioned, again, with that, sometimes the database may not be, maybe too much information for you to gather, but our analyst is another type of information that can help you. You can reach out to any of our analysts. We have not just even in CIOs or just information technologies, we also have analysts from marketing, finance, and other departments. So if you need any help with that, what our analysts do is pretty much give you information, and they work with you one-on-one. You can either call or message them or meet with them in person. So they can give you more of that more personalized type of feeling and also information for you. And also they will work with you in order to help you with whatever issues you need. So pretty much with this cybersecurity situation, they can definitely help you one-on-one. You can either work with a CIO to either help you get more research and more knowledge on the positions and strategies that you do as a CIO, or also to help you with those cybersecurity systems. So after I explain this, do you see kind of like the potential that you can use for our analysts?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Our next one that I would like to offer is our Gartner conferences. So our Gartner conferences are pretty much plain and simple. They're conferences. They're networking events that you can work with other CIO members. You can definitely go to these conferences and you can go talk to them, to other CIOs that are in your position, get more knowledge about what they're doing, what they're struggling with, and also understand maybe another person can be struggling with cybersecurity issues. They also want to develop something. You connect with them, and then you also may even work together and develop ideas, and also with your analysts, and create like a team to definitely help you with that. I'm just gonna show you real quick how easy and simple this is. Give me 1 second, sorry. Just want to put this link right here. And then, so this is our Gartner conference calendar. And as you can see, we have already like a security and risk management system and our Gartner CIO leadership forum that's happening as of right now. So that forum is definitely going to help you get more insights on what is your position, what is required for you as a CIO, and also help you connect with other CIOs that can definitely help you with any other situations that you may be going through. Now, after that I've explained our Gartner conferences, do you see the potential benefits that this can provide for you?
Yep, I can.
Okay, great. So these are pretty much the main three that I feel that Alluras can definitely benefit one. However, I'm still gonna show you the Magic Quadrant. This is a little bit more of a futuristic type of product that I would see that you can probably benefit from. I'm just gonna show it to you just in case you're interested or not, just to show you what they do. So the Magic Quadrant is pretty much gonna help you once you develop those cybersecurity systems, more knowledge on that, more information. Later, you're gonna have to find potential vendors and do investments into these technologies. And also, this is pretty much gonna help you do personalized, again, unbiased, and based on what your needs is, what your budget is, it's gonna give you potential vendors that will help you and go along with your budget and go along with that. And then you can also talk with your analyst inquiry about which one of your vendors is perfect for you based on what you're presented. This is a little bit, like I said, a little bit more about after you develop that cybersecurity system, and then you're like, okay, now I need to know who am I gonna look for to help me with that, right? After I pretty much explained this, do you see kind of like the potential how this can help you later on in the future?
Yeah, no, I definitely can.
Okay, great. So a little bit more. Now I'm just gonna go pretty much with, I just wanna present to you like our price points, what it is. So what we do is that we are pretty much kind of like a family plan, like a cellular plan that you have. You have your main person, then you have your 2 other people, or how many people that you have underneath. So what you would be our leader license. That's the one that you would have. And then if you have like other team members, you could have like maybe your CISO with you or any other leaders. You can have them as the direct report license. And we'll just kind of like show you how that works. So you would be the primary user, and then your team members, like I said, would be your direct report license. And then so how this works is that for year 1, you would be, if you decide to do the full package, it would be $50,000. And that includes the Magic Quadrant, the database, all the ones that I mentioned to you prior. And if you want just only the analyst one, or the conference alone, or just the research one, it would be 30 for just the research, 30 for the analyst, and then 5 for the conference. Now, I would recommend getting the full package just because you can probably use a little bit of all the research and all the information and the tools to help you definitely get better and more ROI to help you and the company grow. And also, so how this works is pretty much, it would be $50,000 for just you alone, and then $25,000 for each person that you add on to your plan. So it'd be then for a total of $100,000 for you and 2 other people under your plan. And then for the next year, it would add on to 106, and then another to 112. So if you do get the full package, however, it would kind of lower down. So it would lower down a little bit from that. And then that's pretty much just how our bundle is. So it would include all 3, and then you get that conference ticket. and then access to like everything, and that's pretty much how kind of it works. Do you have any questions following that?
No questions about the pricing, no.
No questions. Okay, so how do you feel about the pricing overall?
I'm just worried that you won't be there when I need some additional help or some specific attention from you. You know, you guys are a Fortune 500 and serve a lot of the Fortune 500, and we're a small regional concern. I just think we're too small and we won't be a priority, or we might fall through the cracks.
Yeah, I mean, I do understand that. I do understand that, you know, you're a small company, you have fear that we won't be able to give you all that information and provide all of our attention to you. I really think that we can definitely help that and also give you the attention, especially our analyst inquiry. I think they can definitely help you. I mean, they're just a call away. I do have, give me 1 second, sorry. So I do have one of our members of Gartner clients who definitely went to one of our conferences, and he was trying to, you know, make a purchasing decision for his vendors from the Magic Quadrant. And what he did, he called his analyst inquiry, asked him, hey, what do you think about this? They made a decision right then and there, quick. So like I said, he was just right there, and I'm just gonna show you real quick. Oh, sorry. A little bit about how his process was.
Also making sure that we aren't an impedance to moving the organization's goals forward. Attending the Gartner conference helps me prioritize by meeting with others and listening to the sessions, and being in the CISO group. You get to talk with others and learn what they're working on. You also get a sense from Gartner what the new critical things and paths that are coming up. The industry is moving away from something of preventive measures to more of resilience and recovery, and that was reaffirmed this week at the conference, that we're seeing that trend moving a little way. Your basics are your prevention, but you also now need to go to the recovery and resilience aspect of your organization. What we talk about in our organization is, unfortunately, it's not a matter of...
I'm gonna pause it right there, because I know we only have like around 15 minutes. I don't want to waste your time, but if you can see right down here, he is in the healthcare industry with the same as Alerus, and also he wants to make significant investments in various security software, so he doesn't know really where he wants to position himself. And the way that Gartner helped him is give him proposal reviews and contracts, and also know like technology evaluations. And also we were able to help him and support him and give him informed decisions right then and there on his vendor selections and who he should choose for that, moving on to the next step. Do you kind of see how this can also help with what your concern was about the not being there for when you need
Yes, for sure. And the only other concern I have is there's no guarantee that what you're offering is going to bail me out of my current situation.
Okay, yeah, I do understand that. You may not feel a little bit comfortable. I know this can be a little bit overwhelming and a lot of information. So I want to show you another thing also is pretty much our Gartner products, like I said, our database. I know that you guys are currently going with these cybersecurity issues. You need this done quickly, as a matter of fact. And if this keeps on going, you may lose like the future of Alerus Medical, right? So I do understand how sometimes a lot of information can be overwhelming. However, I really do believe that these products can definitely help Allure get more information and knowledge to definitely help develop those cybersecurity systems to the top notch in order to help you keep your patients' information safe, because that's what's important right now. Keeping them safe and their information, so that way Allure doesn't, release any type of personal information and lead to those big lawsuits. And I know that sometimes it can be overwhelming as a new CIO, and like a lot of information also that I'm presenting, and also with all your roles and requirements that you have to do. So I also really wanted to show you how like your new to role as a CIO can like make your first 100 days count. So pretty much what Gartner does here is it gives you a roadmap of 100 days as your new CIO position. So it gives you a whole bunch of strategies, instructions on what you do as a CIO, and give you more information to make those better strategic decision making tools, and also to make better decisions, and also help develop those cybersecurity tools. It's just pretty much what I wanted to show you that also Gartner does, and then you can attend conferences, connect with an exclusive community of CIOs to kickstart your role. I mean, connecting with other CIOs to definitely help you. Pretty much just get more knowledge. Do you see how this can potentially help you develop that concern?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Do you have any other further questions?
Nope.
All right. Well, I would like to see if you would like to if you're ready. I'm ready to do business. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Great. Awesome.
Thank you.